Welcome to Heroes Assembly. Head down, see Africa, who is my name, the grandson of all revolutionary ancestors. My people, today I would like to talk about the dispensation of justice for Nigeria, and my beam light go dey on top Supreme Court. Some time ago, in 2015, the National Assembly sit down. Dem talk say the way case too dey take for court, dem no like am. E no dey make lawyers fit judges rather fit do wetin dem go do quick quick, so that those wey commit offence make dem go face their punishment, and those wey no commit offence make dem fit set dem free. So dem come up with one law, and that law, according to the criminal judgment, say make matter dey fast for court, so that if dem promote one judge from, let's say, high court to supreme to appeal court, because na from appeal dem fit go supreme, from high court to appeal to supreme. Say if dem promote you from high court to appeal court, and you don already dey handle one case before for high court before dem promote you, say you go come back come finish that case, so that make the case fit dey fast. Because before if you dey for high court and you dey handle one case, one matter, if dem promote you go appeal court, another judge na him go take over the case. So dem come up with this law so that make judgment fit dey fast. But the way matter dey go for this country, we no even know who be our problem again. At times e go be like say na only these politicians be our problem, but if we cool down look am well, you go see say even our judiciary na another big problem. Na the duty of National Assembly to make law, yes, and na the duty of judiciary to interpret the law. But e come be like say because our lawyers dem, the judiciary, dey say am say the people wey dey National Assembly dem dey commit some kind small mistake, dem come dey capitalize on those mistakes to dey claim technicality, and na this thing dey follow cause problem for our country. Imagine EFCC go suffer, do wahala, do investigation, bring person come court, the matter go dey use 12 years, they never do matter finish. 12 years. Even some people offence sef for the crime wey dem commit no pass 1 year, but because of the way they drag, they go drag matter for many years. Wetin people dey talk about this thing? Till today, the matter of Farouk Lawal during the subsidy time still dey grant. Till today they never finish am. The matter of Otojola, since that time too, still dey grant. All the Uzo Kalu matter, 12 years na he use for court until dem convict Kalu last year, maybe around December or November if I no dey make mistake. Dem convict Kalu. Wetin come surprise me be say before the conviction, the judge wey dey handle the matter of Kanu, I talk about Judge Mohammed Idris, dem promote am from high court go appeal court. Na Kanu legal team, for English dem call dem Kanu counsel, na dem talk say Judge Idris now wey dem don promote go appeal court now, because for high court they dey call dem judge, for appeal court and Supreme Court they dey call them justice. Say na him must come back come finish the matter according to the law wey they don make for National Assembly. This man write to the president of appeal court and dem give am fiat, forget the English, na like say dem give you authority, dem give you permission to go finish the case. He come from appeal court now to high court come finish the case. Na the man na him sen ten ce Kanu to prison. But surprisingly, recently Supreme Court come with their technicality. Make una no forget, na this technicality dem take cause problem for Imo State. Na the same technicality dem take cause problem for Bayelsa. Because if we wan follow normal dispensation of justice, say we wan dey free and fair, PDP suppose get Imo State, APC suppose get Bayelsa, but today APC get Imo, PDP get Bayelsa. That one na story for another day. Now dem come, dem talk say because this man dem don promote am to appeal court, and when e dey for high court na judge im be, now e don become justice. And because the cap wey dem dey wear for appeal court e different from the cap wey dem dey wear for high court, because of that Supreme Court cancel the judgment. Dem say that judgment is null and void, which mean say the judgment no hold water. With this kind setting, abeg na how we go take get quick justice for Nigeria? How judgment go take dey fast for Nigeria? When lawyer Olanipekun and Afeborola San, both of them, when dem talk about the issue of Bayelsa and dem say make Supreme Court review themselves, Supreme Court stand say litigation must have an end. Na the grammar wey dem use be that, which mean say any case wey dem dey do for hand must always get end. No be say case go dey tey so tey go overtey for court. Na their argument be that, say so because of that dem no go gree review. If the Supreme Court wey talk say dem no go gree review the matter for Bayelsa because dem no wan make matter dey tey for court, that Supreme Court now come for matter wey don already use 12 years for court. Now dem talk say the judgment wey that justice give, now I'm talking about Justice Idris Mohammed, or na Mohammed Idris as they call am, say that judgment no get value, e no hold water, which means say another new judge go take over, come start from the beginning, e go start afresh. And na the essence wey make dem bring this new law for National Assembly be say any judge wey dey do matter make e quick, so that no be say the matter new judge go take over. Now if you look am well, this new judge wey go take over now na senior judge e go be. Between now and maybe a year or two, dem go promote this judge from high court go appeal court. Another judge go take over again. Abeg, when we go come see justice, my people? Na when we go come see justice? Na the same people wey dey tell us say dem dey support the government to fight corruption, but the way dem dey do things for this Supreme Court now, because this their new language, technicality, e be like say e even pass the law sef. This their new language, technicality, e be like say e pass the law, because I no come understand again. The issue of Bayelsa, the governor himself get complete paper, e no get issue. Dem say na one ticket na im dem dey run on top. Because of that, for the first time in the history of Nigeria, governor elect dem cancel im election. But when Abubakar Audu die for Kogi, we still get the same court o. Dem no put mouth for the matter. When Abubakar Audu die, dem no hand over to im deputy. Dem no remember that time say na one ticket dem dey use. Now the problem wey I get be say, why our court no dey consis ten t? Why our court no dey consis ten t? For Imo State, vote wey dem cast e pass number of accredited voters. Still Supreme Court say because of one technicality of the technicality, I mean how they call am, then because of that still declare the election valid. Person wey dey for number 4 become number 1, no be even second o, no be even third, number 4. Dem say make dem review themselves and talk say litigation must have an end. Litigation must have an end, na we dey believe. Now how litigation wan take get end now with this kind judgment from Supreme Court? Shey Supreme Court wan become another problem for this country, or make themselves go join people for National Assembly so that e go be say dem dey follow make the law together? Because e be like say dem ready to frustrate anything wey dey come from the National Assembly. Some people dey for awaiting trial now for Kirikiri, some dey Ikoyi. Their offence fit no even pass 6 months jail term, but because dem no get people, dem dey awaiting trial. Some don dey awaiting trial 4 years now. Those wey dey visit prison go tell you this. Some dey awaiting trial now 12 years, wey be say the punishment for the offence wey dem even commit, some na 3 months, some na 1 year imprisonment. Dem dey awaiting trial. For that matter, dem no dey review that kind of time. But anyone wey don involve our political elite, I talk something about our political elite yesterday for my video, but those wey no really understand me go think say maybe I dey try say one Nigeria must stand. No, the problem of Nigeria no be the people, na the political elite. Why I talk this be say, if to say na one Hausa man na im dem cancel in judgement like this, the way they take cancel Orji Kalu own, wey Orji Kalu come dey prison like some other northern governors wey dey prison now. Some people for don come out and say they no like Igbos, we talk am, Buhari hate us, na so they dey do. But now na Kanu matter dem cancel, and na the same Kanu thing. Na im insist say no judge fit take over the matter unless dem go bring the justice Mohammed Idris wey dey do the matter before. Maybe dem think say if the man come, the matter go favour them, I no know. But the man come, 6 sentence Kanu. Na that same judgement after 12 years, na im Supreme Court now come say the justice now no suppose go. Their only reason be say the cap wey dem dey wear for appeal court e different from the cap wey dem dey wear for high court. Therefore, in judgement wey im go give for high court, cancel. Despite say the man dey follow the law according to the law wey dem pass for National Assembly. Abeg, between National Assembly and judiciary now, e be like say this dem no dey do competition of say na dey make law abi we sef go dey interpret am anyhow we like. Or make una think am this way, if the matter dey for court, na so all these judges and the justice dem go take make more money.